Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Estadio José Alvalade, of course, a venue fit for a capital city, located here pretty close to Lisbon's international airport. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already massively, and he's done it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for it! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Forward it goes. Madison cuts it out. Locatelli. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. He's had that put on a plate. This could fall anywhere. Hoists it forward. Xavi, dashing forward at pace. That's a foul. The referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Madison dinks one in. Diving header! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. He's looking to get there first. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Locatelli. What a shoot! Back of the net! Back to within one! Interesting! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Good ball. And he's there to cut it out. Locatelli. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Richarlison. Oh, good interception. Locatelli. He's got them, and the finish! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's gone for it! Just off target. Tries to get it clear. Richarlison desperately wants to get on the end of this. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Has he? Big chance! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Tottenham come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Locatelli. And it's played forward. He's going for goal!
Well, I'm not quite sure he...
And it's been given... Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Richarlison in with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Gets it back. Referee has just said play on. Chance to break.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Thuram Ulian, who's made his mark on this game. A heavy challenge. I have to to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ulien.
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. That intervention was very necessary. Tottenham have a free kick. It's been intercepted, and that will come to... Real chance! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because... for me, it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Quick glance at goal, and the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ulien. Locatelli. Looking to... and the shot! In it goes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Maddison. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Could be thinking about a shot here. Ulien. Trout hits one! Oh, great ball! Surely a shot! Now a chance to break. And that's it. Tottenham have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Tottenham really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Chance to shoot. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Solanke. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Defenders on the back foot. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, shooting chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets up to head it! This could fall anywhere. Away from immediate danger. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Whipped it, up to meet it! And the follow-up! Goal, the Netherlands! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Richarlison. Oh, great ball! Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And it's hoisted clear. Battles to win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Hoists it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Solanke. Defended, that had to be done. And it's half-time here. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Tottenham need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Quick glance at goal. Time and again they are repelled. And it's played forward, well positioned to make that interception. Dashing forward at pace. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Richarlison, Solanke, it's got through, has a hit! He scored! The second half sparked straight into life. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Richarlison with the foul. Tries to stroke it through. Knocks it away. And that has been cleared. Great leap! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, some tackle that. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Towering header! Gets good distance on it. Forward it goes. Richarlison, he's away! And the finish! And the ball's come out! And they've been caught out here. Caught offside that time. The Netherlands are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Good ball. Solanke. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Xavi. Cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Richarlison has a pop!
Tottenham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
No question, that's a foul. That's a good ball to find him. Tries to get it clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chills what he's good for it! All hands on deck for this one. Clears it out of harm's way. Kluivert gets wrestled off the ball. Ball's out on the left now. Crunching tackle. Goalkeeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft, and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest, and a result which at least partly satisfies. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Good ball. Turam-Ulien.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Turam-Ulien. Good clearance and very necessary. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Solanke. Locatelli. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well played, he saw that coming. Turam-Ulien. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Towering header! It's anyone's ball. Madison hoists it forward. Looking to... Oh, shooting chance! And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man. He's had that real chance! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high. He's gone for it! He's delivered all right! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ulien finds himself eased off the ball. Richarlison. He's picked him out. He's had a look. Has a pop! Same again, same outcome.
Tottenham really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Ulien. And they've been caught out here. And a shot! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So we're already into the second period.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another.
Shot a goal! That could spell trouble. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's a waste. Gone behind for a goal kick. Ulien. Good idea, just poorly executed. Maddison. Richarlison. That's a promising ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Ulien.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Massive lead! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Locatelli. Locatelli. Ulien. Solanke. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Ulien proves too strong there. That intervention was very necessary. Hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
3 without reply. This is becoming a... Goes for goal! Yes, it's there!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. So, goes for goal!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Locatelli. Xavi. Forward it goes. Gets up to head it! Oh, not the best of headers.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Locatelli. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Richarlison, and he's onside. Has a go! Locatelli. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. And he has been fouled there.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that's been levered clear. Solanke. Oh, he's in! Great lead! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Tottenham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale, and the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah.
So that's it. It is all over. Tottenham huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high... Has a hit!
Right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Çalhanoğlu. Well read, he sorted that out. And now they can launch a counter. And he's going long. Done very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Tosun. Now a chance to break.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the...
Has a shot! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu tries. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's played forward, and now the breakaway. What a ball this has turned out to be. Corner. Knocks it away. Oh, real chance! Hoists it forward. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. It's come through. Tries a shot! This could fall anywhere. Lindelof goes looking. Breaks on here. He's picked him out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Cleared away. Cleared without complication. That's a promising ball. Battles to win it back. High hand. Çalhanoğlu. Tosun. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's played him through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for goal! That is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's produced a beauty. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Forward it goes. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Going for goal! And the counter is on. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's through the middle. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! Hot knife through button. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're already into the second period. It's come loose. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Çalhanoğlu. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Nicely measured pass. Gets the better of his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good clearance and very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they could break here. Lobs it in gently. And it's got through. He gets past his man. Big chance! Top draw save from the keeper.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
that's a throw. Here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Gets away from his opponent. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Turkey awarded another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Oh, smart save! And it's Çalhanoğlu. Enrique. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. A real chance to break. Enrique. Here it comes. Gets into some space. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Diving header!
Newcastle have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Little accusatory stare there tells them... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There's the shot! Has a hit! Surely this time, goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. And they've been caught out here. He's got away. Shoots! He's got away with one there. Breaks on here. Hoists it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gorgeous control there. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And it's been taken straight back. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Newcastle with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. Great reaction. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
So that's going to be another corner. Cleared away. And it's done it. Oh, well intercepted. He has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Played down the flank, and help's available out wide. Foot in. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Turns and goes back. Good ball. Big chance! Yes, it's there! They are right back in business. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. It's a decent ball. That has a hit! It's there! And they're back in front!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now tries a shot! And he doubles up the chance! Burn. Plays it long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Newcastle are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
What a ball! This has a goal!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
That's a good ball to find him. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good ball. Goes for goal! It's come back out! Just off target.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. He's got through. Gets his foot in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Newcastle disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's played forward. Right through the middle. He's good for it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And he just whacks it away. Willock.
Newcastle are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Willock. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything.
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Newcastle could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Barkley. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.